Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's talk about the fate of your next stimulus check and the weekly unemployment benefits extension. Let's get into it. But first, guys, as always, do me a favor, thumbs up this video so it can help more people watch it, and also subscribe so you don't miss any of our next stimulus videos. Thanks. Guys, we are exactly at the same place we were yesterday. These lawmakers, they don't seem to have enough urgency to get this bill passed and get some payments out to you. Let's go to them again today and see exactly what happened. But first, for those of you who did receive a stimulus check today, watch until the end. I'll tell you exactly why and where that payment came from.
But at this point, I'm extremely disappointed that we came up here today just to hear the same thing repeated over and over again, which is the same thing that we've heard repeated for the last 2 weeks.
The chief and I will recommend to the president, based upon our lack of activity today, to move forward with some executive orders. Again, we agree with the speaker. This is not the first choice, but people have run out of the enhanced unemployment, so that is something we will recommend an executive order on. And it relates to rental foreclosures, we will recommend a executive order on that, and also student loans. So it's going to take a little bit of time for us to finalize these and process them, but we'll do them as quickly as we can.
And it's clear the economy is losing steam. That means we need big, bold investments in America to help average folks. And when the economy starts losing ground, the only choice is for a strong package. And yet, at times yesterday, our Republican friends seemed willing to walk away from the negotiating table to do an unworkable, weak, and narrow executive orders, which are not going to do the job for the American people. We are committed to negotiate. And as we said, we are willing to make compromises. Our bill, Hero's bill, is at 3-4, theirs is at 1. So the speaker made a very fair offer. Let's narrow it each. And you should have seen the vehemence. No, I said, you mean, after she said, we'll go down $1 trillion, you go up $1 trillion. And you should have seen their faces. Absolutely not. I said, you mean you want it to go almost all in your direction, or you won't negotiate? And they said, yeah. So we are trying to compromise. The spin that they're putting it on that we haven't moved off is belied by what happened.
Hey, fun fact, guys, we bring you the stimulus package news updates every day in 5 minutes or less. We don't make you sit around and watch a 10-15 minute video just to get a 30-second update, guys. So please subscribe so don't miss any of our next videos, guys. Thanks.
Or their other choice is to do some weak, insufficient executive orders that just won't do the job for the people we all want to help. It's not that the executive orders might be negative, but they're totally insufficient. They're insufficient in 2 ways. What they do is difficult because it seems, and no one knows what they're going to do, but they can't spend money, they can only forward money. So if you do a payroll tax cut, then after it expires, both businesses and workers have a huge payment to make. You do unemployment and you lend the states money, they're stuck. They don't have the money. They may not want to do it. In terms of tenants, yeah, delaying evictions is necessary, but not sufficient. Because once the delay is over, the tenant owes a tremendous amount of money. And by the way, the landlord, many of whom are small little landlords, haven't gotten paid, and they can't pay their mortgages and their bills.
What we put in our bill is what we saw as necessary to save the lives of the American people, the livelihoods of the American people, and the life of our democracy. And I'll say it over and over again.
And this is not, I don't believe this, my God. This is not just a numerical game. I mean, you're acting like, oh, no. This is feeding kids, opening schools, employing people, helping people who need help. This is having fair elections. These are very substantive things to us, and we will try to meet them somewhere so we can get something done. But it's not just, oh, they want this, you want that, and it's real needs. That's what guides us. What seems to guide them is the idea the government should spend as little money as possible despite the crisis in America.
So, Friday, this is where we at. These guys, they waited for the last minute, and now they can't seem to find a way to get this thing done. I'm still hoping they can come together and get something done over the weekend. Comes Monday, at least they have an agreement. And for those of you who did receive a stimulus check today, this is not the second stimulus check. This is for those of you who did not receive a check for your dependent under the last stimulus package. This is the money you're receiving today. It's not the second stimulus check, guys. As always, if anything else comes up over the weekend, I'll bring it to you as quickly as I can. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping they can at least come to an agreement this weekend. Thank you again for watching. If this is your first time here, my name is Paul with Sunset Realty, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So please subscribe so you don't miss any of our next 10 minutes videos. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.